Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another episode video. I'll be trying to do at least 2 episodes of the Klingon War Secret Orders. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, what I'm kind of trying to do is I'm going to try to do the Age of Discovery playthrough as quickly as possible without skipping anything or rushing ahead. So I want to do all the episodes. That's the main feature of the playthrough. At the end of each video, I'll try to do a quick how to do sort of thing. So probably at the end of this one, I'll show you how to use the Dilithium store. So let's get started.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word. Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Okay then. So let's get out of here. I will timestamp everything, so if you want to skip forward, you can just hit on the comments section and it should bring you to the beginning of the missions. Okay, I think the Briar Patch is from the Star Trek movie Insurrection, from memory. Briar Patch. The ship gonna turn? It is. Okay then. Okay. So at the end of this, video, I'll do a quick dilithium store because I want to get some more dilithium. I'll show you how to do that. And also, I'll show you the duty officers, which we got at level 11. As you can see, I've got skill points to purchase, but I'll leave that till I get to level 20. So every 10 levels, I will do my purchase skills. And also, you'll see that I've gotten the bonuses to get better experience points, commendation points. That will just help me upgrade faster, so that I can do the extra feature things faster as well. So I haven't got any yet, but I've got fleet marks ready to go for when I join a fleet. The only thing I haven't done is salvage, because I don't really do that too much to the end of the game, and you can do that at any point really. If you're not going to do salvage to the end, you don't really need this. This is important as soon as you can start research, which I think is level 40. Let's just have a quick look while we're on our way. R&D. Oh, level 15. Okay, well there you go. By the end of this video, I'll be able to do it. But as you can see here, there are quite a few different buttons here to look through, and each one has its own, description to go through. So you can see there's quite a few options here to have to go through. So I'm probably going to leave that till the end of the next video to do a full detailed description. Okay, how far are we? Oh, we're not even halfway, and I've dribbled on about nothing. Okay, what else can I talk about? Now, we've already gone through this. The Zen store. I did a quick video on this one as well, but Federation startup. Oh, I can get this. Well, I've already got the ship. I've already got that. Not a Romulan, not a Klingon. Well, let's just buy this. Is it worth it, though? Space. Actually, it's not really worth it for me. I've already bought everything. I've got the ship unlocked. I've got the officer unlocked. I've got the equipment from other aspects. So yeah, but as you can see, if you're new to the game, unlocking this ship early on for a Lieutenant Commander would be a very good idea, because it's one of the more powerful ships in the store. And if you don't have any Zen and you want to know how to get that, again, I'm going to show you at the end of this video, and I will put a timestamp in there so you can actually see how the Dilithium and Zen work together. I didn't realize Ryza was that close to the... Oh, Ryza sector. Okay, awesome. Also, I might actually buy some bridge officers at the end of this video just to show you the benefits of having higher grade officers. Again, it depends on how long the video goes for. I don't really want to go too far over an hour per video, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Let's start secret orders. Thanks for having me along, Lieutenant Commander. I look forward to solving this little mystery with you and your crew. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turret throughout this region of space. If we don't take out those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be blistering with Klingon defenses. Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Well, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, the Briar patch contains pockets of Metreon gas. The gas is highly reactive to weapons fire and could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends we keep at least 4 kilometers away from any of the gas clouds. This should help us safely out of the range. Keep us safely out of the range if one of them happens to ignite. Keep a distance of 4 kilometers, got it. However, the gas can also be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate a pocket of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Ugh. Lieutenant Commander, as you are aware, the Metreon clouds in this system require us to maintain a low impulse speed or risk damage to the ship. You sound like you have an idea. I do. It's a little radical. It's a little on the radical side. Let's hear it. I think if we modify the Brassard collectors to filter out a percentage of the Metreon particles, then we could use excess energy to go to full impulse without risk to the ship. I'm not exactly sure what the percentage might be though. I think it might work. Calculations put the filter rate at... Okay, I think this is a new option within the game again. I don't remember this being an option, so let's try that. Okay, so let's fire. Oh, sorry, fire. And as you can see, the gas explodes. So you want to be away from that when that happens, 4 kilometers distance. So all these little dots you can see are gas clouds, but we're heading towards the Klingons. So let's... Oh, okay, I've collected some. A Raptor escort. Let's, get my shields up. Okay, so there's another ship just over here. Oh, now it's a turret. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was too busy looking at other aspects of the game. Okay. That's why you got to keep an eye out down here. Okay, so actually might as well. I'm going slow, so might as well do something. And this is all for the R&D for when you get to level 15, apparently. Heavy disruptor turret. Oh no. Why would you do that? Ah, jeez. That's why you gotta target it before you, fire. Oh, that was stupid. Sensors are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroid. That's this thing here. Looks like defense turrets. Okay, looks like I'm in danger. Looks like defense turrets guarding the facility on the asteroid's surface. Okay, I'm gonna die if I... Well, I didn't even shoot much at them. They were already... They must have hit a cloud themselves. Okay. Wait for the ops thing to pop up and we'll start reading that again. Sensors are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a Klingon Defense Force military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends are up to some mischief in that base, I wager. Okay, so what's this one? Counter weapons. Yeah, I need to get one of these changed to engineering team, and that will just boost my repair on my ship. Okay, beam to the station. Oh, actually, I want to check my weapons damage before I do that, because... Okay, so it's 233.4. 233.4. Excellent, the defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. With your permission, I'll join the away team. I believe they're standing by awaiting your orders. Okay, so I've got my own crew plus her joining. Heads up, I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my Troy recorder is also picking up 2 additional life signs ahead. Hostages, perhaps. Let's just increase that slightly. Okay. Damn it. Well, that was quite a jump. Am I shooting? Yes, I am. Okay, that's everything. Let's collect resources to sell later on. Let's talk to the scientist.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
Sort of looks like Kess from Voyager. Okay.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships. Some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Okay. Both scientists are safe, thankfully. I suggest we locate those weapons now. We can set up explosive charges and remotely detonate them when we return to the ship. Good idea, let's find those weapons. Okay, I can't see anything. So, if you've noticed, different enemies have different names. So a Targ handler can actually transport in two Targ to fight. So if you want to take out that guy first to prevent reinforcements from coming in, although the Targ are pretty easy to take down. But they are more targets for you to follow, so it does actually help to eliminate them first sometimes. Okay, so this is a big room, and that's why the ones in the other corners aren't fighting you yet. It's like, they're too far away to know what's going on. Oh, didn't realise the Targ was right up against it. Okay. Oh, okay, there you go. I was waiting for them to have that shadowy outline of a... Oh, there it is, right there. Nothing hidden in behind. Head for that corner. Nothing hidden in behind. What the hell? Why? Whoa, wait. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload its contents to your ship's computer. The data we'll find may give us insight into how the Klingons were planning to use these weapons. We may even find hints of the Vat's ultimate plan. Okay, let's collect that item. Download the information. Okay, ambush. Got some powerful weapons. Okay. So this is what I mean by upgrading your equipment. Once you start to get your shields and health down pretty quick like that, you want to upgrade your weapons to the next level. Like, I've still got level 0 weapons. Let's have a look what I'm talking about. So here I've got level 0. There's like no level on them at all. Yeah, no one has anything with... Oh, I've got 2 duty officers. They must have come with that. Okay, let's get out of here. We have the data. Preliminary analysis indicates... Hold on, something is happening. Sensors are picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility. We could really use you back on the bridge, Commander. Oh, I left them behind. What a shame.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
Tactical, what's the situation? Never mind but that, Lieutenant. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them. Interact with what? Oh, remote detonation. Oh, there we go. Better turn sideways, take some shield damage. Take item. Okay, parts system. Excellent work. The Vat won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons, and we recovered a lot of actionable intel from the base. I've transmitted the data we've pulled from their computer core to Starfleet intelligence. Here's hoping it gives us the edge we need to bring an end to this conflict once and for all. I gotta say, they've actually done some work with the warp out. With the other characters, the warp doesn't quite work as well.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his...
Okay. So let's see. We will get some experience points, some new armor, some dilithium ore, which is always important. Console. So it gives you a bit of damage resistance on your ship to all damage, incoming damage. So your science officers can actually do a bit more damage with exotic particles. So something like the Tetrion beam is a bridge officer option, but there are other things that do damage as well. So you can actually use that. Beam damage. So any sort of beam weapon on your ship will actually do 7.5% extra damage. So any of these consoles is actually pretty good. As long as you've got some decent shields, the more damage you can output, the better. So any of those will be good. So I'm just gonna get the damage one.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Okay. So let's just quickly see. It was 236, 233.6. Hang on, did the weapons damage 227.9? Okay. Let's start the next mission.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
You're not going to read it? Let's decline that.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Starfleet intelligence needs your
Admiral Quinn said...
I don't want to have to read it myself because, as you can tell, I stumble over my words quite a lot.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Looks like I'm going to have to read it. I'm sorry. Starfleet believes that the Klingons were testing their new weapons in the Imega system. We have information that now leads me to believe that these testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve an ambassador of the VAT personal force. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system. Bavat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Cavell, says that we will find the information we need to stop Bavat there. And then it just
Admiral
shows.
Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Then why won't you talk to me? Okay, let's go to that system. Not too far, awesome. Let's go faster. Let's turn around as well. So yeah, sometimes the ship won't turn, which is really frustrating. I think it's this little dot here. Okay, where's the planet? Whoa. Okay. What am I missing? There it is, right around the us. Okay, Doomsday Device.
We're counting on you.
Captain, we have arrived in the Donia system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have a contact in Bavat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach. Captain, I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Okay. So the Doomsday machine is actually from the original series. It's supposed to have come from outside the galaxy. Oh, turn. Get another ship. Am I moving? I am, very slowly. Okay. Seem to be doing a lot of damage. I have to upgrade my weapons earlier than I anticipated. Okay. I will board it once you give me the ability to do so. Enemy shields, weapons, and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready, sir. Come on.
How can I help you?
By speaking your line so I don't have to. I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Okay, let's just... Okay, let's take the item. Fire! What? I didn't even go forward. Okay, so that's a dead end down there. Okay. Take item. Let's see if there's any items over the other side. Let's see if there's any items over this side, and then we'll go to the turbo lift like it says. The deck you are on is secure, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the turbo lifts, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. The turbolift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge, and I'll transport security teams to support your advance. Well, why don't you just transport me in? Well, oh, Captain Tadang is tough. But as you can see, early on in the game, even with weak weapons, I can actually still beat
Whatever you need, sir.
levels above me. Like I'm still using a level 1 equipment; they're level 4 equipment. The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brig for holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was information on this ship that would be vulnerable to us. Perhaps it's in the ship's log. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you'll have more luck finding what we're looking for. I think these are video recordings.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Babot has ordered me to bring him to the Umaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Yay. Yeah, I've got to do this mission again and bring my fire extinguisher to see if that actually has any effect.
What do you want?
I won't speak to you through your force field like a caged animal. Let me out so we can talk.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor.
What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Umaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday Machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you. Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavok may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Umaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday Machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Yes, Captain? Understood. I'll join you shortly.
All systems are operational and we are ready to depart, Lieutenant. Okay, so this video should be close to an hour by the time we finish this mission. So I'm not too sure how much information I'll be doing again about the buttons.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Okay, so before I continue, I'm just going to fill the bridge officer slots. So as you can see, they're empty. So I just want to... get that done. Okay, so let's move in. from memory, this can be quite annoying. Get a little closer before I slow down like that.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed.
I'm not getting very good shots off, am I?
Minimal damage, Captain. All systems are functional.
Drones? Ah, Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Yep, now I remember. Each generator has a little bit more powerful defense system. And it does get quite frustrating. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong direction.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Why aren't you firing? Yes. So as you can see, my torpedoes are missing sometimes. So when you update your skill levels, you can actually increase your percentage of hit.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought a small ship was supposed to attack, but it must be another mission. Or they may have upgraded the mission.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Land the ship.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The hollow emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, so there are patrols. Sometimes it's just Klingons, sometimes it's Klingons with Targs, so you've got to be careful of the Targs. So you can see them right there. You just want to stay off to the side. Make sure there aren't any Targs around. I'm not sure how far they come, so I'm going to shoot up this way. Yep, no Targs up here. Okay, so up here there's Targs that control across the front and back and up the side, so you got to be very careful. You got to time it. Sometimes you just got to stand in a corner and wait until the Targs are gone. Okay, so let's bolt Targs there. So you want to head for this corner. I'm pretty sure there's a patrol that comes down here. Yep, there they are. Oop, the Targ's coming at me. Let's hope I'm far enough away. Yep, awesome. Okay.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Yes, I've already been told that.
The Empire will prevail.
Access to this area is restricted. Out of my way, soldier.
Death to the enemies of the Empire.
Enemy target on sensor. Shield losing power.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Okay, let's collect these items. Again, we can't run down the middle because there's Targ patrols, so we'll just come back down through here. So basically, you just got to go back down the canyon the way you came up. Just hug this wall. We should stay out of the Targ's sensors. Again. Oh, Targ's right there. Oh, Targ's coming right at me. Let's try to stay in the middle. They're not attacking, so we obviously got away with it. Actually, they are coming towards us. Are they attacking? Oh, Targ's coming at us. Run. They're not attacking, so that's a good sign. Yep, that will kill me. I'm just going to go along here. So if you want to get more points, the more enemies you kill, the more points you get. So if you want to level up faster, you can actually attack them. Just make sure that your equipment is up to date and that you can actually hold your own. Okay. Again, I don't think there were any Targ past that point. So once you're past here, you should be able to get all the way down without any Targ in the way. Can I, or do I have to drop? Oh. That fall. Actually, I can go this way. There we go. Cutscene. Any second now.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grishnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday Machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you. Your naivete has been a great help to me. Thank you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bovat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack!
Let's get some fighting done.
You.
Everyone was phaser fighting. Fast as a phaser beam. Why am I not shooting? Whoa, get out of the... So they're bypassing the shields by doing direct body damage with blunt weapons. Blunt force trauma. Okay.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday Machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Board the ship. Okay.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed!
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yakbo matbo she shu bui, se machu me uv. Mashu managich makko chu, ni be yin ma jak wolf ku. Van ma hefej enjo kichtak, van pumadi pupare, mashutak kumame puashuta, ma o.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Okay, let's get going. So you want to wait for it to fire, and then you want to get in front of it and shoot. I think it takes about 3 shots to kill it from memory. Come on, hurry up. Okay, shoot. Not sure if that's because I'm getting close to it. There we go. Whoa, almost got in front of it. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to... Hang on, why is it not firing the torpedo? Further in front. Oh, it's going to fire soon. Let's get out of the way. Get in front of it. Extremely slow. Fire it. I don't think it fired. Come on. Oh, I thought I was in the blast radius just then. So it's actually turning to fire on the ship that does the most damage to it. It will actually attack that ship first. Okay, so I did fire. Let's see if I can fire another one. Oh, let's get out of the blast radius. It's starting to... It says it does 20%... Wait, why did it stop? Target has no shields. Oh, whoa. Go. So it can be quite annoying. You've got to maneuver just right. Okay, it's turning towards me, which... Why did it... It keeps losing the target for some reason. So what I'm trying to do is... fire on this thing without taking too much damage from the Klingon forces. Turn and fire. Fire. Fire is... I do have to be... Okay, so you've actually got to enhance your weapons fire before you can actually shoot it. So one more should do it. So if you're a fan of the original series, you'll remember that it was a Constitution class starship that crashed into the mouth of the machine that destroyed it. Before I turn around and fire more torpedo. Torpedo. Turn and fire. There we go. Let's get out of there before the blast radius kills us. And no. Okay. The thing shouldn't explode. It should just like drain of power. So yeah. Struggle. Okay.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the bird of prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship. The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Okay, I just want to collect that item that was dropped. There it is. Make sure I'm heading towards it. Okay, let's get out of here.
Captain,
Captain.
it might be best to do what the important thing is.
Okay. Okay, so the video's been going for over an hour now, so I don't want to do too much. Okay, so let's just check this again. It's 227. So 227.9. Let's collect.
Kavolk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday Device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
Okay, so experienced dilithium and quite a few different things. Okay, so what I always do is I grab this torpedo. As you can see, it does 10,000 damage to the Doomsday machine. So I think it's character. Oh, it's not even limited, so you can actually have more than one. So if you're going to redo this mission over again, I'm guessing having 2 torpedoes might actually double the amount of damage, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. So that's what I collect. And again, with bridge officers, they're common. So if they're not ultra rare, I don't really care. So I'm just going to collect any single one. Collect.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, that is weird. Not now. Okay, new officer. Okay, it's because I went up another level, I got another bridge officer as well. So I've got 2 bridge officers now. And again, I don't want to join because they're not rare. We'll wait for the Federation contact so we can dismiss it.
We have a large number of
There we go. And as you can see here, Endeavor. Okay, so this is a mission that pops up. And as you can see, you can redo this one over and over again. So you can just basically go patrol the system and get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide that. Therefore it's gone, but it's still there. It's still active. So if I ever want to come back and do this one, I can. So as you go through the episodes, other things will unlock along the way. So let's head back to Earth, space dock. And I'll show you how to use dilithium and Zen. And why they're important. Okay. Let's get close enough to dock. Okay, we'll run down to the shipyard. Smack bam in the middle. Okay, so let's acquire a ship. Actually, let's refine that. R&D. I've actually gotten a few more things for the R&D just from playing the missions. And this is everything I've collected just doing those 2 episodes. Because I had this cleared out, except for these 2 items. That's everything I've collected. Okay, let's acquire a ship. And I'll show you the importance of dilithium. Lieutenant Commander, let's get rid of everything and just look at this. So as you can see, there's a ship here I can get, but I need 10,000 dilithium to get it. But what I have available is 4,752. So let's close this off. Let's go to the exchange. And as you can see, you can sell your Zen, which is from your Zen store, from the Z store. So if you ever spend real money to get certain things, you get some Zen points. So what you can do is you can use the Z store. So for every Zen, you can get, at this point, like this does go up and down depending on special events. At this point, the max you can get is 285 dilithium. So let's change that to 285. 285. So the maximum you can get is 285 dilithium per Zen. Now, the maximum Zen you can use is 5,000. So we'll have a look at that. Goes up 1,000, and when you go to 10,000, it'll actually say 5,000 is the limit. So at this point, you can get for 285 Zen almost 1.5 million dilithium. So if you're anything like me, you'll probably put this up to 300 and just leave it. That way, in the next couple of days, you might be able to. If you're desperate, you just go for what's available and do it. But as you can see, I've got 7,000 Zen, so I'm going to submit that offer, okay it, and then I'll come back tomorrow when I load up the game. I'll come back, and before I start the mission, I'll show you this. So if you're anything like me, and you want to acquire the ships, and again, it's not just to have the ships, but also to get the universal consoles. Because even if the ship, you don't like it, you don't want it, the universal console that comes with it can be quite good. So I'm not sure if this one actually has a console. Let's see if it actually tells you. Pulse cannon, can load cannons, 15 power. Cross joystick. The unique console mod grants you an impressive short burst of impulse power in combat. So as you can see, that one has, and I've got this one, so I'm not entirely sure if I have it. Oh, there you go. Very first one there. So you can actually see that there are bonuses. This one is the standard edition you get. This is the updated version you can buy. So that's why that's the importance of Zen and dilithium. Also, now that we have this R&D unlocked, actually not the R&D, the items, you can see the upgrade here. So you can choose an item. Let's just throw any random thing in there, and you can see that the cost I don't have anything. Actually, let's change it to the phaser. Why can't I do anything? It's active. If I upgrade this from rare to... Okay, it won't let me do it. Okay, what about this one? Nope. Okay, well anyway, as you can see, there's a dilithium cost. So if you want to buy, upgrade anything, it's going to cost you dilithium. If you want to get certain ships, some do cost dilithium. And also, pretty much any fleet holding you do, there's a dilithium cost to upgrading it. Wait till I get to the bank and I'll tell you some more. Okay, so with... Oh, wrong one. With the exchange, you can sell your Zen to get dilithium. Or, if you don't want to spend real money, you can mine, farm dilithium by doing all the dilithium options in the game, and the more duty officer assignments you do, you will actually get dilithium as rewards, as you can see. So the more in-game playing you do, the more missions you do, the more actions you do, the more dilithium you get. And at this point, you can sell, the cheapest you can do is, you'll get 1 Zen for 286 dilithium. So basically, let's see, buy Zen to 286 dilithium. So if you want to get, again, 5,000, which is the maximum, let's see. As you can see, 143,000 dilithium needed. You can get 10,000 dilithium a day quite easily just by playing the game constantly. Where is it? Is it here? You have refined 1,000 dilithium. You've got another 6,800. So I can refine 8,000 dilithium a day. And one of my characters, even though I refine 8,000 every day, I still have 200,000 ore that I haven't refined. So you can see you can get, I think it's 10,000. I think there's a refiner on your dilithium mining outpost, and also there is a dilithium person that you can actually talk to that will refine some dilithium for you. So you can refine 10,000 dilithium every day, and you can actually sometimes get refined dilithium as a reward. So 10,000 dilithium. I'm not sure. So 2,800. So 10,000, that's 3, that's 30. So 33. You can get 33 Zen quite easily. 33 or 330? 33 Zen. So you get 33 Zen every day if you have basically at this level. It does actually take a while to get it, but it is another thing. Also for... I'm not sure if it's in here. That's not it. Discount packs. Boost appearance, personal. Okay, I can't find it. Starter packs. Okay. If you get the lifetime pack, so when the game first started, you actually had to buy it like any computer game. You just buy the disc from the game shop. Then after a couple of years, I'm not entirely sure how long it took, but after a couple of years it went to free to play online. But as an extra bonus for those who had bought the game already and had already paid for it, they had something called a lifetime membership. And what that does is, on the day, every month on the day you started, so if you started on the 15th of every month, or if you started on the 20th of every month, you actually get 500 Zen free every month. Now, you have to log in monthly to do it. If you log in every 3 or 4 months and just do a bit of gameplay, you'll only get that one allotment of 500. You won't get 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 allotment. You'll only get the 500 once per month. And a couple of times a year they will have a special where they actually do a lifetime payment. So you actually buy the game sort of thing. It's like how they sold it in the first place. And what you'll do is you'll get 500 Zen every month. You can save that up, And again, I think I've actually paid for everything in the game. As you can see, everything's available and unlocked. So tier 6 ships. What's that? Okay, so that's the new ship that comes with it. 2,004. So it used to be 3,000 just for the ship. But you can see that after about 6 months you can get that ship. Sort of thing. But doing the dilithium trade on a daily basis, you know, a couple of weeks, you should be able to get a ship like that. So it doesn't actually tell you down here what the original cost was, but you can see that. Let's see if I can find a single ship. Okay, so basically one ship is 3,000, 3 ships is 6,000, so you actually get one for free, sort of thing. And then for the 9 ships out of all the different things, you've got the Federation, the Romulans, and the Klingon factions. They're the 3 main factions. So even though the Jem'Hadar are in there, they actually join the Federation or the Klingons. So the Romulans actually join the Federation of the Klingons, but the Romulans are also a main race in the TV series from the original all the way to Voyager. Even in Voyager, they had a few episodes of Romulans in it. And they had a couple of episodes with Klingons. So they've actually, you know, had been throughout the entire series from the original straight through. So that's why the Klingons and the Romulans and the Federations all have their own ships. Although the Jem'Hadar and the new one, the Discovery ship, there's only 2 new ships from that. But as the series goes on, they will be adding new ships apparently. So you'll get 1 for 3, 3 for 6, and all 9 you'll get for 12,000 credits. And to get the credits, you can actually pay for them for real money, or you can actually trade the Zen store, the Dilithium Exchange. So that's the importance of dilithium in the game and how to get it if you want to get it. If you have any further questions about dilithium and Zen, I'm more than happy to answer them if I can. I can actually leave a message or do another video on it, but I think that's pretty much everything you need to know. Again, if you want to know about anything, you just click on it. You can see down here there's a bit of information about what you get on that sort of thing, and you can just see there's bits and pieces. Everything has its own description, so there's no real need for me to go through everything, but I'm more than happy to try if I can. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm more than happy to take criticism. If you got criticism, leave it down below. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. And I'll see you in the next video.